And sometimes it backfires and it hurts. Ask for work shamelessly.
The conventional ladder doesn't work anymore.
If an 18-year-old walks to me and say, "What should I be doing?" I don't know what to advise. I was slightly afraid.
Like, this is how you and me came out of our, like, I have seen times where you were just living in one room. So we have one class, right? Like, of people who have access to higher education, who have money, who go to English medium schools. But there's a big population in India that doesn't have access to good education system, and they need to be brought into that kind of accessibility, that kind of for India to accelerate its growth. What do you think about that? Like, how bringing them the next 100 million students who doesn't have access to good education into the ecosystem?
Well, I think
I mean, one, yeah.
Yes. So I think so. What usually happens, right? Like government has a ton of schemes, right?
Yeah.
Government has reservation schemes, a ton of education. I think we should be spending a lot more on what, like, our education budget should be at least 3x of what it is. But we have a ton of schemes, and even in the past we had a ton of schemes. But what has really, I think, what is really working right now, and this is on top of the government schemes, is we have internet, right? Which wasn't added to the rural parts of the country or villages to solve primarily for education, which was just added to solve for connectivity. But it is solving education in the most beautiful way. We have tons of great YouTubers, great creators who understand, who teach content in the local language, right? Who go into a lot of depth around context, right? Their examples are so desi, right? That everybody gets it like a second.
Yeah.
So I think all of that is solving is solving this problem. And we have, like, there is miles to go, literally miles and miles to go. But these are some of the biggest levers right now. Even companies like PhysicsWallah, Unacademy, they have tons of content on YouTube, right? In a lot of languages too, and they are solving. And even some of the subscriptions are pretty cheap. I think this VC money, all of this ultimately is helping out. Even if these companies are making profits or not, is helping out a ton of learners out. And okay, we have to do a lot more, but I'm not, like, I think I am not comfortable. I don't have any answers on the, and I have I had all the answers to 2017, 2018. I think right now I have no answers on what, if an 18-year-old walks to me and say, "What should I be doing? I am decently good in maths, or I'm slightly good in maths. What should I be doing?" Right? And I'm from this village, and I've done a BCom, or I've done this. I don't know what to advise. I was slightly afraid, because how can I give them advice which builds their career?
Yeah, because, like, I think the conventional ladder doesn't work anymore. Though जो हमारे मतलब पहले था कि यार देखो, like, this is how you and me came out of our, like, like, my background is very middle class. Like, I have seen times where you were just living in one room, right? And we came here, and if I look back, one of the reasons was the coding and technical skills, and like using at the base level, like, using computer, speaking good English, having good analytical skills. So ये conventional path था, and I think that brought my family and my living standards ऊपर थोड़ा, ठीक है. But it's hard to advise now कि हाँ यार वो path काम करेगा, मतलब क्योंकि landscape change हो गया.
Yes.
Companies want to only hire seniors with experience, and it's like a chicken and egg problem where freshers don't have experience and they want to hire seniors. So where does a fresher start? It's
In a number of technologies. I think there are some
Number
jobs
of yeah,
technical jobs.
of course, but वो कम हो गई हैं, like कम हो गई हैं. I think
हाँ,
they have reduced a lot.
everybody says manufacturing. I don't understand manufacturing, but I don't know enough to even advise them,
Yeah,
point them to the right person maybe. But what should somebody from who has gone through a government schooling and even like a college education should be doing? I think that's what the question which we can maybe talk about in the next podcast when if we have some answers. But yeah, I don't right now. I'm usually black, right? I
yeah.
try to. I think the one thing which I try to do is I ask them if you can, if you have a laptop, if you have a phone, and if somebody is able to give you a job for even 5,000, right, for 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day, we are learning something. Or I think this is something which I really speak on. But take a free internship if you can, right? If it's possible for, right? Because you are anyway spending, like everybody has this. I think I don't want to get like like people should work for free and all of that, but you're literally spending 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 20 lakhs on a college, right? And it's okay. Like you may need a degree and there's no issue fighting around it, but try to do as many internships or projects, at least like in whatever field you are interested in. And if they come at like, if nobody's paying you, if you, or if you're really wanting to like learn and work at a place where they're not hiring, I think one of the best ways to go about it is like show agency, work for free. And you shouldn't work for free forever. But until you are really learning, like until they are doing the job of the college, right? They are teaching you for the first 3 months, 4 months, right? Just I think that is something which works because you go out there, you show agency, and sometimes it backfires and it hurts, right? You go there, you didn't really learn, you didn't really enjoy, you didn't get the right work and all of that. And you have to wait out, right? Jump back, look for another thing if something is not working out, all of that. But I think that is one thing I think that's the only thing I have advised is like show agency, go out there, right? Figure out, ask for work shamelessly and ask to like work for free, learn.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I used to do in my first year, like just call up random seniors who were in fourth year to, just, I want to work on something. I'll work for free. To just get that exposure, what is going on and, what they are. Because when you are in fourth year, you are working already, have the sense of what is out there. You're into good projects. So I used to randomly get numbers and call them like, hey sir, I know you're working on this. I just want to work and I'll work for free.
And then do it two ways. I think people are a lot more open. Like if you go in LinkedIn and if you think 2 or 3 people usually also reply.
And
Right.
nice people generally pay. And they'll pay you less, like say 5K, 7K a month, or like very minimal, especially when you're like a fresher or learning. You can also get paid, but start with if you're not getting anything paid, it's just better to like start working for a startup or something like,
And don't work for free forever. That's not the
for
advice.
sure.
So
That's not the advice. Yeah.
but learn.
Initially.
Like know that what have you learned, like understand yourself. I think you're like if you're doing something you would know, okay, can I get paid or am I at a very basic level, right?
I think if you are good and if you're dedicated, after 2 months, you will
100%.
get paid. 100% you'll get paid. Like
Good.
for
And-
sure. Like
And not saying fall for the free internship scam or something. Think people
No,
if
no.
you work here, like show real agency, go out, figure out, right? Talk to
Yeah.
people. I think yes.
Yeah, you should. I think the one advice is don't. Yeah, as you said, like don't fall for these scams. There are a lot of people who take advantage of
100%.
interns, and like they just get the work done and not give them credit or like anything, even money. There are such people out there, and you can get hurt, but try to get in touch with products that are already out there, products that are working. Try to build a network, find references. References are great. If you know, अगर तुम किसी जानते हो senior को या किसी को, and they can refer you, I think that's the biggest credibility कि तुम्हें अच्छी जगह काम करने को मिल सकता है. This is how I got it. I try to create a network with my seniors in the college. अगर तुम्हारे पास कॉलेज का भी एक्सेस नहीं है तो कॉलेज से बाहर जाके खड़े हो जाओ एंड ट्राई टू टॉक, मतलब किसी अच्छे
नहीं,
कॉलेज के आईआईटी वगैरह के.
नहीं नहीं इतना नहीं है. आप ऑनलाइन बात करो. आप ऑनलाइन यू जस्ट पिंग 10 people then whom you like and say I want to work for free, right? I think
यार मैं
if you're
उनके लिए बोल रहा हूँ ये कि जैसे अब मेरी जो हाउस हेल्प है उसका लड़का अच्छी खासी इंग्लिश बोल लेता है, बट दे डोंट हैव मनी टू बाय अ कंप्यूटर, मतलब दे डोंट हैव कंप्यूटर,
समझ रहे
एंड
हैं.
कंप्यूटर आई फील इज लाइक अ वेरी नेसेसरी थिंग, एंड आई एम
100%.
ट्राइंग टू अरेंज अ रास्पबेरी पाई फॉर हिम फॉर नाउ, कि हाँ थोड़ा वो हैक वैक कर ले या यू नो लाइक थोड़ा कर ले.
Yes.
I'm talking about if you have nothing, if you are coming from a very poor background, like कि भाई कुछ भी नहीं है, तो सबसे पहले तो फ़ोन तो होगा ही. देखो आजकल फ़ोन, आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि यार थोड़ा फ़ोन तो होता ही है, स्मार्टफ़ोन. देखा मैंने हाउस हेल्प, जो भी हाउस हेल्प भी आती है घर पे. ट्राई टू लर्न इंग्लिश फर्स्ट, इंग्लिश बेसिक्स, एंड देन उसके बाद अगर कुछ भी नेटवर्क नहीं है तो किसी अच्छे कॉलेज के सामने बाहर जाओ. जस्ट ट्राई टू प्रेजेंट योर केस, यू विल मीट नाइस पीपल देयर. एनएसआईटी चले जाओ, डीटीयू चले जाओ अगर दिल्ली के आसपास हो, या आईआईटी चले जाओ बॉम्बे में हो तो they will help you, like hey, I want to work and I'm from this background, and you'll meet someone nice who can help you. I'm talking about like very extreme case where की accessibility कुछ भी नहीं है, मतलब.
मतलब there are too many equations वहाँ पे, मतलब चीजें आती हैं, but
हाँ.
ठीक है. I think
हम्म.
एक basic I think show some agency, and there are cases where
हाँ.
you might think that there's some NGOs out there, there are people doing good work. But I think you
Yeah,
should.
वो भी है, वो भी है. I think
What
networking. Yeah,
what
मतलब I think कि English is a very basic thing, मतलब English तो चाहिए. I think कोडिंग से पहले या कोई भी तुम्हें स्किल सीखना है, सेल्स या मार्केटिंग या एनीथिंग, English is a must. It's a global language now. So, yeah.